When you open a stable, you can change 4 categories. My horses, my carts, buy horses, buy carts. In the store settings, you can change the name and create categories, add horses and carts, change the name of the horse or cart, choose the amount of money, gold or both, choose which locations are added and jobs required. By clicking on the side arrows of the name of the horse or cart, the entity can be rotated. Stamina, health, speed, acceleration and inventory capacity will be displayed on each horse. To buy a horse, it is necessary to choose the gender. In each horse and cart, you can choose what to pay with, money or gold, depending on how it is configured. When you buy a horse or cart, you must write a name. In the categories, my horses, my carts, you can change the name and sell the horse or cart that you indicate. Select to call, personalize, and the give option to give the horse or cart to another player. In the horse and cart customizations, the cameras are automatic. You will be able to see the total price at the top of the screen. In the config, you can change the position. The player will not be charged with money if he adds the same accessory that he previously purchased, or if he removes the accessory. When opening the customization menu, the accessory bars will be positioned to the number of the previously purchased accessory. In the Give menu, a list of the players on the server will appear. To give a horse or cart, you must click on the player and click Accept. The horse will gain skills according to the level. He will get the same abilities as Red Dead Redemption 2 Online and prompts to make animations. At level 1, the horse will be able to drink from water through objects and anywhere with water. By drinking, he will get the stats you indicate in the config. At level 2, the horse will unlock the prompt to sit on the ground and get up on 2 legs with the control and space keys. At level 3, the horse will unlock the sleep to ground prompt, and the horse will be able to skid turn and skid stop by running and pressing the control key. At level 4, the horse will unlock the prompt to wallow on the ground and will be able to dance or move sideways by pressing the space and A or D keys. In the config, you can add or remove items from the interaction lists and choose the stats that each item will give you. The interactions are brushing, giving food, and injecting a syringe. With this command, players will be able to ride the horse with their feet on the side. The character will do different animations depending on the speed of the horse.
Only cowards hide their faces.
Horse and carts inventories are in sync with all players, even after relogging, which allows you to steal the inventory of horses and carts from other players. In the config, you can disable or enable thefts with lockpick. You can enable or disable saddlebags if necessary to open the horse inventory. You will be able to choose the jobs that can open inventories without lockpick. Automatic police alerts and more inventory options. There is also a system to share the inventory of horses and carts with other players or jobs, with share commands and player ID. In the config, you can enable or disable the location system, so that players can only call the horses and carts in the stables that were saved. Horses and carts will be saved by removing them, opening the stable, or going too far. In the horse trainer locations, you will be able to choose the list of jobs that will be able to use or disable it for all players. At this point, players with access will be able to train horses, tame and sell wild horses. To train a horse, it is necessary to call the selected horse. The horse will be able to increase experience when the player runs, jumps, and guides the horse. When the training time ends, the player will have to wait for the cooldown time to end. The time will remain even if the player disconnects. When riding a wild horse, players will have to beat a minigame. They will have to press random numbers before time runs out. If time runs out or the player presses the wrong number, the horse will knock the player to the ground and run away. When a horse trainer calms down a wild horse, he can either sell the horse or tame it for the stable. Just like training, performing any of these actions will set a cooldown time. The horse breeder locations are the same as the horse trainer locations. You can establish a list of jobs or allow all players. To start the mating of horses, it is necessary to have a male and a female within the radius shown in the location. The horses must be players. You will be able to configure attacks for each mating attempt, the probability that the mating is successful, and the cooldown time. Once the horses have mated, the female will sit on the ground and give birth to a foal. The gender will be random, and randomly she can have the appearance of the mother or the father. When the horse breeder owns a foal, he may not initiate a mating and may only walk the foal. The foal will gain experience for each completed walk and a cooldown time will be set. If the foal dies, it will be permanently removed. When the foal gets the maximum experience, it will become an adult and the horse breeder will get it to the stable.